Rainbow Six Siege has some mind-blowing secret messages that you will have never ever seen before in Siege. And today I'm going to be showing you 10 of them that are so crazy that some of them are a little bit scary and weird. And if you'd like to catch me live on Twitch, I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday, and there's a link down below in the description. Number 1 is going to be a really wholesome message that Siege put in for a fellow player who's been playing the game for a very long time. And it's probably been under your nose for a long time in Siege, but you just haven't noticed it or actually found out what it really means. Now, on the map Theme Park in the lower arcade area, there are a lot of arcade machines. However, there's one that you can't break or destroy at all, no matter what you do. Whether you throw a C4 at it, whether you try to shoot it out, it won't break. And well, there's actually a reason why it doesn't break behind it. When Theme Park got released, a player who had been playing Siege for an extremely long time and was a dedicated fan to the game actually passed away. And the Ubisoft team got working on a way to implement something into the map requested by one of his friends, so no matter what, he would always be in Siege. And this is the arcade machine I'm talking about. This one right here, it's got his player profile, and it says keep playing forever at the bottom. A very wholesome thing done, and it's really nice to see. And then we have one for those of you who like to take out the hostage just a little bit too much. And shout out to Eggbase for originally finding this out. If those of you like to fuse the hostage every now and then, which, let's be honest, we all do it, if you've done it 5 times and revived them when you're playing on defense, a little bit of an Easter egg will pop up. And bam, once you've downed them for the 5th time and revived them, it'll say, "You monster" in the kill feed. No longer does it say friendly injured, it calls you a monster. So for those of you who play Fuse, you might want to watch out for that one next time. Now here is where it takes a very dark turn. On the map Kanal, if you spawn over by construction and slowly but surely make your way over to this point here, you'll start to hear a faint distant noise in the background. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's the wind blowing in the distance. But if you stick around for a bit longer, you'll begin to hear someone screaming and shouting who's trapped under construction. There is a human being trapped under construction screaming for help. And on the very old Kanal map, you could also hear this too, but they were in a container crate. However, now it seems they're stuck underground with no way out. There are so many questions for this one. Who is it? Why are they in there? Is it actually a human? So many questions and so few answers. Now, if you thought that was weird, it gets a little more creepier here. Following through on the map Kanal, whilst we've also heard that noise in the distance, if you make your way over to the CCTV section here, everything might seem completely normal right now. Nothing suspicious, nothing weird or odd going on here. But wait till you turn around, and there it is. On one of the CCTV cameras, you can see some Outbreak looking monster on the camera. The event Outbreak was released on February the 20th, and it came along with the release of Operation Chimera. The event was groundbreaking, the Siege community loved it, was very scary, and you had monsters chasing you around. And one of those monsters, aka the roaches, look to be on the CCTV camera here. Again, we have no clue where this room actually is, as on Kanal there isn't a room with this person in it, this monster. However, it's displayed on the CCTV camera, and it's also displayed on several others around the map. Next up, moving all the way over to Villa, there's another secret message encoded by the Ubisoft devs on the map Villa. For this one, you're going to have to make your way all onto the top of this big tower by rappelling all the way up in it, and it is pretty high too. Ubisoft themselves have worked on many other games along with Siege, such as Assassin's Creed, which is a very familiar game for some people. When you come onto this ledge on Villa here, if you shoot this hay bale that is in the distance, as you can see, perfectly lined up with the tower, if you shoot at that, it's going to make a very familiar sound to you. That sound you just listened to is directly from Assassin's Creed, and is a little bit of an Easter egg, a secret message encoded by the devs related to Assassin's Creed, one of the many popular games that they have released. This was found out by a little prayer on Reddit. Now we dive into one that is a little more secret and unknown, and is a very cool message to see in the game, which was added in the map with Tower when it got released. And if you are looking for people to play within Siege for ranked games, join the Discord down below, there's a ton of people looking to play there. Now this secret message was found out by Captain Excellent, so a big shout out to him. It's very unknown as it is quite hard to actually get to in the first place, but if you make your way over to the bird box room on Tower, and you open up this little area here with your weapon, you'll actually see a few books. Now on your drone you can see the books, but you can't actually destroy them, which is why you're going to need someone with a nade. Nade that open, make sure your drone is out the way, and you can get on through to a brand new secret passageway that Siege have added into the game. When your drone makes it down this secret passage, you're going to come into a whole entire new room, which does actually have a little bit of a projection made out of a book that is showing the Rainbow Six Siege trailer and the main theme of the game cover. This is a secret cut-off room that not many people know about, and it does display a massive core part of the game in a little projection. It also has a chibi on the wall, and as you can see the book itself and also the projection, the shadow, displayed onto the wall, which is really cool to see. Now again, sticking with the map tower for this one, if you come over to the kitchen here and you find this cake on the table, and this cake here is celebrating 20 years of Ubisoft Montreal. Tower definitely seems like a map that came with a ton of Easter eggs, and this is another one, a little secret message for the devs that have made the game. And you can also destroy the cake too. And again, a massive shout out to Captain Excellent for finding this one. So if you happen to get a little bit peckish mid-round when you're playing against another team on defense, just go and pop in the kitchen and grab some cake. Now on house, there is a very funny message given to us by the Ubisoft devs that they added onto the house rework, which is an Ash Chibi. But oh no, this is not any old Ash Chibi. The operator Ash is commonly well known for being a try-hard operator, a 3-speed that people rush into Capcan traps with and leave the game afterwards. And as well, this operator Ash is also known for not having a hitbox at all, and your bullets are very hard to hit it with. And this Chibi on the shelf on house, you can't actually take it out or shoot at it and destroy it. Which is a very funny message given us to the developers, saying that pretty much Ash has no hitbox in-game and as a Chibi too. And then the next secret message is paying a few respects to the Lord Tachanka himself and his brand. Turns out he runs a brand now. Tachanka is practically an icon in Rainbow Six Siege, and you would have thought that he's a pretty popular operator because of his loadout and stuff. But maybe it's because of his cereal? That's right, if you come over to the kitchen on Villa, you can see a Chana Cereal box. A box themed around the Lord Tachanka himself, with a nice little image of him eating his cereal. Now the only question I have here is, well, where can I buy them? Next time you're on Villa, you'll be wanting to check this one out and also finding out where you can buy them. If you do find out, please let me know in the comments below. And there's a real reason Weetabix have been quiet since this video has been made. They're moving back over to the map house. We also have a few more chibis dotted around the map, which is a really nice Easter egg to see. On house, there are an absolute ton of chibis dotted around the map, but more specifically in this room here, you have a ton of them on the ground. A load of operators included here, such as Blitz as well, and they're all here. And you can also buy these in real life too, and having them in the game is a really nice Easter egg to see. While we do all miss the OG house, and let's be honest here, we all really want it back, at least the new reworked house did come along with some pretty cool operator chibis dotted around the map and on the ground in this room. We'll never forget that day where the house map got reworked and the old one got removed. Right now on your screen there's a video you need to click on and watch because it's going to help you out with Siege and improve. Trust me, you need it. Thank you for watching, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.